Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today I have a little demo of what a tank can do when you play it properly or play it properly to the current circumstances. So as you can see right now, we're kind of getting dumpstered on in this hyper gate. We had a double cap happen to us and we just really don't have the DPS to be keeping up with the enemy team right now. So the one thing we can do as a tank in this situation is we can haul booty over to their pylon and hope for the best. Now, we try to set up the little pull and CC play here. This Jules guy apparently wants to play the objective with us, so he had a good idea, had the right idea, but we weren't able to execute because this healer came in and ruined all of our fun. So now the plan stands as to stand on top of the pylon and just don't let them cap. That's the only way we're going to be able to win this game. If we do anything else, we try to beat them on kills or points, etc., we are absolutely going to lose this game. So the only way we can win is by just delay, and not let them cap. So we'll see how that goes. Now, of course, we have hold the line to haul booty back to the Kolto here, but we're starting to run out of tools. We don't have our energy shield. We don't have our any of our defensive DCDs, etc. We're kind of just relying on our straight DR to get us through this little circumstance that we found ourselves in. Now, fortunately, a big AoE 6C. Oh, got them all. Fortunately, PT tanks are very naturally tanky. Some tanks, like Jugs, once you burn through their DCDs, they're not quite as naturally tanky as the PT tank is. So you can see, despite us not having any DCDs, we're kind of just sitting in the middle of 4 people here and doing just fine. If you haven't played a tank before in PvP, tanking can be very reliant on your teammates to help you out. So you kind of need people to come in and do the heavy lifting of, actually doing damage and actually killing people. However, it's much more forgiving for first-time tankers because of their natural damage resistance. It only takes like running in the middle of people and then occasionally popping your DCDs to actually do the job effectively. You don't have to be popping your DCDs 24/7 at the exact right moment. You can just do a lot without having to really think as much. So if you're looking to tank for the first time, PT tank can do some pretty crazy stuff. You can see our healer has decided to show up to their pylon. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate that. We're going to drop him the big old guard, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to do the AoE CC here, trying to slow down people in time to get our cult, though. Doesn't get off, though. Fortunately, they're not going to cap that pylon in time because 6 seconds have ticked down. So instead of running to mid here, I'm actually going to sit back, and I'm going to stay in this spawn. Because there's no good reason for me to run into middle right now. If I run into middle, I'm just going to get slowed down. I'm going to be sitting in the middle of 6 people. They're going to chunk away half my health bar. It's better for me right now with my plan of going and sit on their pylon to sit back here and spawn and then just run my little tail off trying to get to their pylon as fast as possible. I can see that these 2 guys are going to come and try to get to their orb first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang a left here and try to slow them up and try to stop the other team from getting to their pylon first. Now, this plan doesn't end up working out. This actually backfires pretty tremendously on us. However, the thought was there, but their shadow apparently was waiting for us under their pylon. I get the flashbang first, and then I get CC'd immediately again right there. So I get to sit here and do nothing for about 10 seconds while my teammates get over here and get absolutely railed by their entire team. So throw out some reflective, rebounders on the team to try to give them some time to heal up, but it's looking like they're in big doggy doo-doo right now. So what we have to do, again, just sit on top of their pylon and kind of hope for the best. We're going to guard up Jules here. He is the PT. He's going to sit on top of everyone. Good luck, my brother. Now, this comes back to the issue of playing PT in the first place, is that it can be a little slow. As you can see, we're kind of just spamming our AoE abilities. We're not really doing any significant damage, so we're not making any progress or actually killing people. This is strictly a delaying action. We are not really contributing at all to single targeting someone down and actually killing their team. We are hard committed to the stall, and we're not actually committed to winning the game. So in the spirit of the stall, I see we're going to die to the dots here, so we're going to pull this guy off the pylon as far as possible, just to give him the extra, like, hey, 3 seconds, have fun running back to pylon for as long as possible. Fortunately or unfortunately, our healer is actually sitting at our pylon right now, so it is up to the people we have here. We have no heals coming our way. It kind of just good luck. So I end up guarding a melee here. I think guarding melee is the way to go if you want to get big protection numbers. Obviously, melee is going to be running into the middle of the entire enemy team because they have to do damage. So if you want to rack up big protection numbers, go ahead and guard a melee. It can be tempting to guard a healer as just like set it and forget it, But that's an easy way to lose out on a lot of protection and really not help out the key contributors to your team. Now, of course, if your healer is getting tunneled, then you should guard them, obviously. But for the most part, your melee DPS are going to be taking the brunt of the damage. So hit them with a fat guard if you aren't doing that already, and you're going to see your protection numbers absolutely skyrocket. Fortunately, we get outside of this pylon in time. We have our hold the line in time to get back to the pylon. And it looks like the rest of our team have kind of rallied to the point here, so we're not that concerned about losing the pylon. Again, we have 3 people kind of standing on top of it, 1 person unknown force sitting back here in reserve, and now we're good to go. Now, this is only possible because we're sitting here tanking and not letting them do all the damage they need to churn through our DPS. It's one of the rare instances like this and Hutball are one of the rare instances where you can actually make a major difference in a outcome of a match as a tank. But once you find them, it can be enjoyable, but not something I'd recommend if you don't enjoy boredom, which PT tanking can often be. So that was our little demo game here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, we did no damage, but we did all the protection in the world and took 4 million damage. Yikes. But it was a good one. Still going to be a little busy coming up here for the next couple of weeks. Just moving grandparents or trying to organize how they're going to move to Florida. So that's fun. But until then, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks again for all the support, and I hope you guys are doing well. So that's all I got. Peace.